welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing a self-tanner for y'all, and I'm going to be reviewing Tanceuticals. I love self-tanning. Like, I absolutely love self-tanning. If there's like one thing that I am super passionate about in the beauty community aside from makeup, it is self-tanning. Bronzing, self-tanning, glowing, lotions and highlighters, like anything that has to do with being a beautiful tan glowing goddess, I'm all about. It's like my favorite thing. And I think a big part of that is probably because I'm so extremely fair naturally, and I just really like to have like a very healthy looking tan. And back in the day, I used to be a big tanner in tanning beds, which is so bad. I know now that that is so bad, but I did work at a tanning salon for quite some time, and it was something that I really loved. And I love getting spray tans as well. But when it comes to self-tanning, that's something that I'm very passionate about because it's something that makes me feel more confident, and I think it's a very easy solution or easy fix to having a natural tan. And I think that a lot of the time people think that self-tanning is going to look orange or streaky or fake, or they have this like negative connotation towards self-tanning because they think it's because you don't love yourself naturally and you don't love your natural color. And I think a lot of the time there's just like this negative connotation around self-tanning in general. And I just want to be here to tell you guys that I'm a huge supporter of self-tanning. Not only is it healthier for you, but it makes me feel more confident. It makes me feel beautiful. Not that I don't love myself without a tan, but it's just something that I love to do. And I am so into self-tanning. I want to do an entire video dedicated to self-tanning and just about a big roundup of a ton of self-tanner reviews, telling you guys the good, the bad, the ugly, drugstore, high-end, talk about it all. But in today's video, I want to focus in on a tanning brand that has recently been very hyped up about and very talked about here on social media and on YouTube. And that brand is called Tanceuticals. Now, with me being someone who's tried out so many tanning products, so many self-tanners from high-end to low-end, when I hear a product's getting super raved about, I want to try it. And that is not even just like in the tanning community, but just in the beauty community in general. I'm all about trying out and testing out products to tell you guys what I think, but also because I'm just a very curious person in general. And I recently got a comment on one of my reviews saying, hey, love your channel. By the way, I do feel like all the sponsored content is kind of off-putting, or they were worried that I wasn't going to be myself anymore, or that they were worried that I was being dishonest. And I just want to let you guys know that I've never done a sponsored video at all. This isn't a sponsored video. This product was sent to me for free, but I've never been paid for my opinions to make a video at any point. So please know that I am very genuine, and when I do rave about a product or when I do a super positive review, that doesn't mean that I'm being paid to do so. I'm very honest. I hope you guys know that I'm being genuine with y'all. And the brands that I really get excited to review and talk about on my channel are the brands that are either one, super understated and no one talks about, or the complete opposite, number two, brands that everyone talks about and everyone raves about, because it can be hard to not fall into the hype of things, and you hear about things on social media that everyone's talking about, and either you're already hyped up about it because everybody else is hyped up about it, or you want to like it because someone sent it to you for free. And I want to let you guys know that these products were sent to me like a lot of the other products that I do here on YouTube. I do a lot of PR. I do receive a lot of free products, but I am completely honest, completely genuine, and this is not a sponsored video. So I just want to put that out there. I hope you guys trust me, and I hope you know in my reviews by now that I just want to be your friend, and I want to be honest, and I want to review self-tanners today. So Tanceuticals is a brand that does self-tanners, and I recently heard about them on YouTube because everyone was doing either sponsored videos, or a lot of people were raving about them and doing some videos talking in depth about how they apply the product and why they love it. And I got my hands on both the face tanner and the body tanner, and I'm gonna be telling you guys my pros and cons and review of both of them. So let's start off with the body tanner. It's the self-tanning body lotion. This is the CC color correcting tanner in the shade dark. And Tanceuticals, their whole philosophy behind their self-tanners is that they want it to be good for your skin and be good skincare, not just great in providing a great self-tan. It says that their luxurious CC self-tanning lotion gives a beautiful, natural, long-lasting tan without the sun or tanning beds, has a revolutionary formula that doesn't give streaks or an orange color. They use all these vitamins and mango butter to help moisturize the skin. It's gonna repair and firm your skin, and it has a fresh coconut scent. So when I first tried this for the very first time, I didn't tell my husband that I was trying it out because I'm always trying out new products, and I didn't say anything about this. But I applied the self-tanner all over my body, put on some sweats, and jumped in bed. And my husband turns over to me and he's like, "You smell so good," which has never happened with a self-tanner before. Generally, self-tanners don't smell good. And especially once they develop, they have like that burned skin, nasty tanner smell. But this product, you guys, smells so good. Like, it's crazy. It smells so good. I feel like I would wear this as a lotion even if it wasn't a self-tanner, but the fact that it's a self-tanner and smells this good is so amazing. It has like this really yummy tropical scent to it. I love the self-tanner because it's very thin in formula, so it doesn't feel uncomfortable on your skin. I'll show you guys what it looks like. So this is what the self-tanner looks like. It has a slight tint to it, just a little bit, and it's very thin. So that way it's super comfortable on your skin. You don't feel like you have like a ton of self-tanner on. You don't feel like you have this like thick coat of product sitting on your skin. It rubs in really easily and really just very comfortably. Feels very thin and soft on your skin. It doesn't feel like a thick lather of lotion. It has a really soft color guard to it, which is nice, so you can kind of see where it's going. It's definitely not the color guard that you would get from a self-tanning mousse or like a really dark self-tanner, but it's enough that you can kind of see where you're putting it. I do wish it had more color to it because I personally find that that's easier to tell what you're doing when there's more color. I feel like there's more room for error with something like this that's so thin and colored because you can't really see where you're putting it. But with that being said, this is so streak free. This self-tanner looks so natural once it's blended on, like once it develops. I never have any finger marks. I never have any tan lines. I never have any streaks, and it's not orange at all. It's a very, very, very natural color. This one is in the shade dark, and they also carry it in the shade light. And with that being said, I do not feel like this is a dark self-tanner. I wish that they had a darker version because I personally like to go quite dark when I self-tan because I like it to fade and that way it lasts longer, and I just like to be pretty dang glowy. So I feel like this is more of a medium. I wish that they would call this a medium and do one that's darker than this, especially for people who are darker complexion than I am, because I'm naturally very fair. For those of you who are a tan skin tone but you like to go deeper, I feel like this might not do a whole lot for you. But on my skin tone, it works beautifully. This isn't the kind of self-tanner that I would use if I was gonna do like a special event that I would get a spray tan for. There's a lot of mousses or really dark self-tanners that I would use as a substitute to getting a spray tan for a special event. This is more like an everyday self-tanner. This is for someone who just wants to be bronzed and glowy on a regular basis, or someone who wants to gradually build up a tan without the fuss, because it does build very, very well. You can layer this, like put a layer on and then like wait 10-15 minutes for it to dry and go in and add another layer. I don't like to do that because I feel like it's just too much work for me, but I think this is perfect for every day. I think it's very comfortable. It smells really good. Once it develops, it doesn't have a gross smell. Never looks orange, looks very natural, streak-free, amazing, amazing self-tanner. And I love that it has all of the benefits that Tanceuticals provides. It's cruelty-free. There's a lot of other skincare benefits behind it as well. And if you are into body care or anti-aging or something that's going to treat your skin not only with color but also take care of your body, then this is definitely the product for you. So in the self-tanning body lotion, you get 4.2 fluid ounces, which is pretty good. It's a good amount of product. A little goes a long way because the formula is so thin. So I feel like the size is nice. And that retails for $32, which is kind of steep. That's definitely like high-end pricing, Sephora pricing, but they always do sales on their website. So right now it's currently on sale for $24.95, and I feel like $25 is a really good price for this product. And they do bundle pricing as well if you guys want to kind of get like the face and the face and the body, or if you want to get like a mitt with it, then you can get discounted prices that way. So the next product I'm going to share with you guys is the Tanceuticals CC Color and Correct Self Tanning Face Lotion in Dark. So basically these are like the same product, just this one's the body product and this one's the face product. Now I personally do not have acne prone skin, so I'm not someone who worries about putting body self tanners on my face. I'll just go for it if I feel like it. But usually I don't like using self tanners on my face at all. I feel like they can get patchy, they can get cracky, they stick onto dry patches, and a lot of the time I feel like they just look really fake on the face, and I would rather just tan my body and just color correct my face to my body using a darker foundation. So I was really excited to try out this face tanner because I've just never found one in general that I liked, and I thought that maybe this would be the one. I have found that this is one of the best self tanners for the face that I've ever used. I like it because it gives enough color to where you feel like you have this natural glow to your skin, but it's not overly dark, which is very intimidating to have all over your face, and it blends super well. The biggest issue that I've had with face tanners is that they stick to dry patches, or I can't get them to blend in my hairline, or they cling to like the upper lip or the eyebrow, which is not cute. That's like so traumatizing when that happens to you, but this does not do that. It blends really well. It's very thin, it's very comfortable, and I didn't have any issues with it blending at all. It was almost self-blending, which sounds crazy for a self-tanner, but I feel like these two blended together so naturally and blended into my skin that it looked really, really healthy and natural. And I love this self-tanner for the face because it didn't cling to any of the dry patches, and I felt like I just naturally looked like I had a tan on my face. Like I just looked like I'd been laying out or gone to a vacation, and this is the color that I came back with. This is what the face self tanner looks like. It's white, it's clear, so when you blend it in, it doesn't have as much of a color guard as the body one does. The body one has like a slight tint to it. This one's like totally white. This one I feel like is a little bit thicker than the body one. The body one feels very almost non-existent. You just feel like a light hydration once it's rubbed into your skin. This one is a little bit more existent, but it's definitely not heavier than any like face creams that I would use. So it does still feel comfortable on the skin, and it feels very moisturizing on the face, which is nice because a lot of the time you can't layer your self tanners with your face creams. Like you can't go in and do your skincare routine and then layer your self tanner on top, because it'll cause the product to ball and roll off the skin, and therefore it's not going to develop into a pretty healthy, natural looking tan. So I like that this has more moisturization, and I can definitely wear it on my face on its own. So the face lotion, again, it's in the shade dark, which I feel like it's more of a medium. I would not categorize this as a dark color. I almost would say it's a light, but I feel like you want to go lighter with your face self-tan than your body anyways. So this one, you get 1.7 fluid ounces, which is pretty standard for a face product. It retails for $25, which again, it's a little higher, but right now it is on sale for $19.95, and I feel like $20 is very fair for this product. I love both of these products from Tanceuticals. The only complaint that I would say is that I wouldn't use it as like your super night out dark tan. I think these are more on the lighter side. They develop quickly, they smell nice, they blend well. I have a million good things to say about this. I just wouldn't use this if you want to go super dark or if you're a really dark skin tone, because these are the dark shade, which is what I use, and I don't feel like I get a dark tan out of them. I do wish that they would expand their line and do darker colors, because I think that would fit more people, and I think that that would be better for someone who wants a more intense tan. But these are perfect for that everyday client, someone who's never self-tanned before, someone who wants something very natural, very fuss-free, that's not going to give them the gross effect that they feel when they use other self-tanners. Again, I think they're a little pricey, a little up there in price, but if you can get them on sale, I think they're a great deal. I think that you definitely get what you pay for with these. I think they're very high quality, and this is definitely a product that I could see being in a Sephora. Like, I definitely think that this is high-end Sephora or Nordstrom quality product. If I had to pick one over the other, I would just do the body one. I think the body one's definitely my favorite. I like the scent better. I like the way it feels. I like that it has the color to it. And I'm not the biggest fan of face self-tanning in general, but it definitely is one of the better face self-tanners that I have used. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this answered any of your questions about Tanceuticals. I love self-tanning, as I've mentioned 100 times in this video, and I have a lot of other favorite self-tanners that I would love to talk to you guys about. So look forward to a video talking about all the self-tanners that I enjoy. But these two self-tanners are definitely some of the best self-tanners that I've ever used. So I hope that answers your questions about Tanceuticals. I know that this was kind of a lengthy, repetitive video, but I really like to give you guys a lot of in-depth information, especially about products that I feel like get hyped up about on the internet. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comment section down below if y'all have any questions. Also, check out the description box down below. I will have lots of details about this video and about everything that I've discussed. If you guys need any help, definitely check that out. Please give this a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed, and please subscribe to my channel. I would love to see y'all in a later video, and I will see y'all later. Mwah.